What is up, guys? It's Bruce Wulfe back again in Rend. So, kind of have a thing that was going on. We were going to stream today and do a whole bunch of stuff. Comrade and I are going to be moving to our own server. Unfortunately, there's kind of issue with it. So right now, I'm going to pop in and I'm just going to give you guys some starter tips because 31st is coming soon, and you know, you guys might need them, as well as it will help you guys, you know, look smart if you go and help other streamers who are new to the game and stuff. So we're just going to do a quick little starter thing. So let's see. First thing, again, these are going to be very basic starter tips. So if you know them already, I apologize, but there's just going to be some quick information. So first off, in this game, with each tool, if you do different, the left click and the right click each do different harvest. So like on a tree, you'll get sticks doing left click and logs doing right click. Apparently some of the random stuff like sticky sap there and hardened resin, that seems to not matter. It's like it's going to be a random pop-up anyway. Oh, that's a lot of banshees. Let's just, banshee's bad. Okay. There's a tip for you. All right, these little things right here, these are the portal to the other dimension, the spirit realm, where you would go to do taming. So if you're early on and can't build totems, taming something nearby one of these will make it a little bit easier for you to you know, put them in the spirit world and then pop over here and finish taming them. However, there are some crazy strong mobs here, so you gotta watch that. Okay, and let's see. So you see these things, these berries right here give more food than the melons. The melons give more water, but they do have food. So if you're on an amped server, you can do that. But the left click is the harvest for berries and stuff. Right click does fiber. So that's the two on those things pretty much all the way around. Now, unfortunately, the rates on this server, because this is just a regular old official server, are a little low, but there's a thing where some people are having bugs with the spirits to get spirit residue. There's a flower that you get occasionally. These are the melons I was talking about. Also good starter food, you know, while you're getting to where you can actually you know, kill stuff at a decent rate. Anyway, there's a thing that you can get. I've seen it come off melons and gold petal flower. It's a little blue flower, which I do not have any on me because I ate them all. Anyway, it'll straight tell you in the tooltip for it that it gives you +1 spirit. When you have that +1 spirit, then you go to that tree that'll be inside your faction base. Press F on it, you're able to turn in the flower, and it will give you soul residue for it. So useful thing. As I said, I'm going to have some serious troubles getting one to spawn on an official server, but they are a thing. So if you know, if you're trying to get soul residue, you can do it that way as well. Other than that, the little floaty spirits, which I'm also looking for and having none pop up because that's my luck. Topazes, a couple different ways. Again, this one you get crumblestone or flint. Left click and then right click for the flint. Ooh, sturdy stone cutter. Hi. You get what's called topaz geodes off of these sometimes when you're mining and whatnot. You also get rock salt, which once you do start cooking meat, if you cook the meat, it'll turn to poorly cooked. And then in your C menu right here, you do this recipe. It's 5 times more food for the cost of it. Takes away like 2 water or something. So that's a thing. Also, I was actually surprised not many people knew this, but if you look down here, you see there's a body temperature bar. So you get hot and cold. Cold seems to burn your food fast in your water. Hot obviously burns your water. There's skills and stuff in your talents tree right here, various ones that make you more resistant and stuff to temperatures. I can't freaking find it for the life of me, but it's here somewhere, I swear. Anyway, so be aware of that as well. If you're in some place like the Mire-Mercs or the swamp and stuff like that, your water is going to get ridiculous gone right now. As to Topaz, if you're trying to make like a clan divinity shard or something like that, there's a spirit right there. Give me. Oh, I knew you were here. So this is a spirit, and if you break those, you can see over here I have 1 of 27 spirits, so I did get a spirit that way. That's the other way besides getting the little blue flowers. Some of these are bugged out for some people though, and they're having issues in actually collecting them like that. So it's just kind of a catch-22 hit or miss thing. Let's see. These are the Goldenrod Flowers. So maybe I can get lucky and get a flower off of them. Let's see. Gold poppy. Get a root. Yeah, come on. You can do it, game. You can do it. I believe in you. Go away, pig. No, they had nothing. No love. Anyway, they're a little blue flower. That's about all I can say about them. They're pretty obvious when you get them. And as I said, they do say it in the tooltip. But all right, so there's two of them. Taming. I'm going to go a little bit away from things that are going to aggro on me. And I'll show you guys some of the basic, the way taming works type things, because it's pretty, I mean, it's not intuitive. It's tricky and it's fun, but it's not exactly intuitive. You can see there's a dead spirit pig right there. Somebody put it out. Anyway, get some water and we'll stand right here. So let's see. Tools, gear, tools. Where is it? Taming Crystal. You make one of these up right here. It's 10 spirit resin and one of those sunstone topazes I was talking about. So you make that. Then you make some spirit arrows as well. And if you don't, these totems, is that the right one? Other side totems. So the other side totem lets you go into the spirit realm basically in a limited zone. So say if I was to tame this pig, what I would do is I would first tag him with the taming crystal, then I'd kill him by whatever means necessary, and then you would want to go into the spirit realm either with one of the portals I showed you earlier or that totem, and then you switch over to the spirit arrows. You want to use your lowest damage bow you have. Go try very hard not to hit critical shits. Don't shoot them in the face. And do as least damage as you can. The torpor is the same no matter how much damage you're doing. So the less damage you do, the less likely you are to kill them instead of taming them. And when you do that, and instead of the health bar like that, underneath it, there'll be another bar that slowly fills up with the right being the full with blue. That's the taming bar. There's other skills and passives to get into all that stuff. So your goal, it is really important to make sure you use the lowest damage bow you can find. Super useful for that is the mystical bow, which does like no damage. And as I said, just avoid shooting them in the face. There's also things like spirit arrows, which makes an arrow happen that you can, you can use that as well. Spirit arrows and the taming crystal all require a not insignificant amount of soul residue. So that's what I was talking about. If you are on a private server and the rates are amped up, it's probably going to be far more efficient for you to, harvest stuff and try and get the blue flowers. And as I said, they straight tell you on it that it's +1 spirit. So each flower you eat will get you, 1 spirit, which is these over here, and then you can go turn it in, which I'll show you. I'll head that way right now while I'm talking here. Show you while I'm doing it. Let's see. Also, these things, your Sparks of Genius. In research, this stuff is faction wide. So everybody in your faction is helping to level this stuff up. So don't feel too bad if, it seems like you're only doing like 1% per. Then, that's a thing. Oh yeah, also as I'm bouncing around a lot, apologies, but in the caves, if you're looking for topazes, they straight up look like crystals, like an arc or something like that. They're very obviously crystals. They glow yellow. Harvest them with a hammer, left click, and you have a chance to get, it seemed to be like you get 1 sunstone for every like 2 crystal nodes that you'd break, something like that. But I mean, that's just from my personal experimentation. I do not know the actual percentage. But, oh yeah, and you just run up to this tree, divinity stone right here, deposit souls. You can see I got experience and 3 spirit residue. So boom, there's that. Let's see. If you're going to level up stuff, like, so in your research, like you see how it says hunting bows, I can make all this stuff. Yeah, I can't really though. If I go down over to here to my weapons, you can see I've got them. They're shown up here. Like I can see them, but they're still locked. So to do that, you have to get skilled to make shit hunting bows. So you have to tier up your crafting. So you'd have to make a bazillion of these until you get skilled in it, and then you would move on, and this one will be unlocked. You make a bazillion of these, this one will be unlocked, so on and so forth, moving down the line. So it's kind of definitely something you're going to want to focus on. But as you can see, just because it's researched doesn't mean you yourself as a character know how to make it. It's kind of a thing. Ascension points, you get those every 5 levels and for other certain things. So can definitely, you know, level them up, put them in wherever you want. Pets, and there's your various things. Where are we at? I can't see the rest of them anymore. Crap. Well, fine then. There. You know, gain tame percussion, gain 5 more per rank. So, an extra 10% taming. That's a good one. Anyway, there's several different classes. These two are definitely the best for if you want to be like more pet focused, because Shaman does a lot of things to help you. You know, with the mystical bow and the spirit arrow, it does a lot of things to help you, you know, actually tame them. And this one has all kinds of stuff that make your pets better when you get them. So there is that. But all right, guys. So really, I just wanted to put together a real quick starter tutorials from watching some of my buddies stream, because you know my server's off. I figured I'd put this up here so that you guys coming into the game would at least have some basic stuff in them. But yeah, it's really like when you're crafting, just make sure you're looking at your various, you know, like, oh, I want bows. Okay, so I need to make this one. Make a bazillion of these. Don't make a bazillion of these things. Again, that's just how it works. So it's the same with armor. It's the same with a lot of things in here. Yeah, I think I covered all of it, guys. So as always, square up with that like button, like it's your favorite hater. Subscribe if you haven't already. Be doing a lot of content upcoming on Rend and streaming it on Twitch TV/Bruce Wulfe, same as the channel. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'll either answer them directly to you on the comment. I respond to pretty much all of my comments, or you know, or I'll do an entire video on it if it's something complicated. But that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Later.